up, guys? Another Work Wednesdays coming at you. My name is Graylan Stewart. If you're new to my channel, thanks for joining. I am an entrepreneur and a real estate investor overall, but we primarily wholesale real estate. We do that nationwide. We do have a couple of markets that we target heavily, but then we do blast out, PPC ads and Facebook ads nationwide to get leads everywhere. So yeah, let's get into it. I mean, this is just my vlog for the week, basically every Wednesday. So I had a really long weekend. It was a good weekend, but a tiring weekend. So we went to Miami for like 6 days, from Wednesday to Tuesday, and it was good. It was it was a mastermind with other high level people. The first couple of days, and the last couple of days it had some of the newer investors trying to learn a little bit more and how to scale and that kind of thing towards the end. But a lot of good information. I always learn something every time I go to one of those type of events, especially the high level ones nowadays. Initially, obviously, I would go to the ones that everybody goes to, just to learn more. But now I'm just at a point in my career to where I'm trying to scale my business even more. I've said this before on my channel, so it's no secret that I'm trying to strive for this. I'm really trying to get to $1 million a month, and that's a huge goal. And I completely believe that it's attainable. It's always like once you figure everything out, you got your systems, processes, everything in place, your people, good people behind you. It's always just little tiny tweaks at that point to just go from, a couple $100,000 to a few $100,000, a few $100,000 to $500,000 a month. So I believe it's just little tweaks here and there, getting the right things in place to actually go to that next level. So anyways, that's what I'm doing. I've got a bunch of friends throughout the country that we always meet up and go to some of those same events throughout the nation. But it's just surrounding yourself with the right people is really ultimately what gets you there. Always, and ultimately in your own business, every business still looks completely different, but you take little nuggets from different high level people and you kind of implement those into your own business and however that fits, but one thing different from my business from most people's businesses, most of the national virtual wholesalers out there like myself, they always have a hub. They have a main office to where their entire staff works in that one hub together. And I'm different. I'm a virtual wholesaler in every aspect of the word. Not only do we lock up deals over the phone, but my entire team lives across the United States and across the world for that matter. So we're a little bit different. I believe that I can get to $1 million a month being 100% virtual. I know other companies that do national wholesaling, locking deals up over the phone virtually, but they all have hubs and actual offices because it is easier. You can build that camaraderie, build that that competition, and just the overall mindset of everybody collectively, and just building that culture. It's easier to actually have an office, but I want to be the first one to do it 100% virtual. So not only locking deals up over the phone virtually across the United States, but my whole team working in different areas from their own homes across the United States. And yes, it takes a special kind of person to be able to do that. You got to be self-motivated more than anything, but you got to be just dedicated to wake up every day and do your job. So we all have our own jobs that we do in the business, and that's what we got to wake up and do every day, and count on each other to do that. So that's my ultimate goal, is $1 million a month. So will I ever get there? I don't know. I believe that I can for sure. So that's what I'm striving for. But anyway, so it's kind of cool though. When I was in Miami, we actually so while I was in Miami on a vacation mastermind type of deal, obviously Miami is an awesome destination. We actually did we rented 3 yachts on the last day, so we all hung out together. That was really cool and fun, but it was long days. I mean, it was literally like 9 a.m. to 8 or 8:30 or 9 sometimes, just filled with content, and just helping each other grow. So, but I'm definitely going to implement a couple of things that I learned there. We all kind of add value to each other to where we can all grow together, basically. So, but what is cool is while I was in Miami, we closed on a $32,000 deal on Friday last week. We closed on a $15,000 or $16,000 deal the day before that on Thursday. And we also locked up 3 new deals over the phone, all while I was there. My team did that while I was gone. So that's really cool, and that feels good to be able to have people that you can count on to where your business can still run without you. Because really, as far as the day-to-day goes, I mostly am in charge of the marketing. So I'm always looking at different marketing channels, marketing methods, different ways to perfect the marketing channels that I do currently. And just always trying to look at, how can I do more? Because that's ultimately, to do $1 million a month, you got to be doing, 50 to 60 deals every single month to make that happen. So what that means is I got to get a deal and a half or a deal and a quarter every single day. We typically get 2 or 3 every week, so we got a long way to go to do 1 and a quarter every single day. We basically got to triple what we're doing as far as deals go. But not only that, you actually have to do more than that. We have to close on, like 50 or so a month. So we probably need closer to 70 a month. Because as you know, as you scale, the more fallout of contracts is more common because you're just working on a bigger scale. You're working on different markets that you are not used to working on and that kind of thing. So it's normal. There's a lot of things that you can't control, title issues and things like that. And there's also things that you just don't know. Certain areas are different. And comping them, although it's pretty straightforward, some areas, it's block by block, and you don't know that without being from there. So sometimes you could lock deals up too high, and the sellers may not be willing to renegotiate. So things happen. So obviously, fallout rate goes up as you scale too. So that's why I'm saying we probably would have to get 70 to 75 contracts or so every month to actually close on 50 to 55 or so. That's just the reality of it. So anyways, it's really cool that they were able to continue on. And occasionally I do kind of underwrite a couple of deals. Sometimes acquisition managers will put a property on review, which means they want me to review it. So I look at those occasionally just to, kind of give them a second eye, I guess. Usually exactly what they think and are saying in their notes is exactly what they need to do. It's just having the confidence, and especially my newer girl. She's not 100% confident. She's only been at it a month or so, a little over now. So she just wants a second look at it every once in a while. But she's already locked deals up all over the country too. She got one in Minnesota the other day, did one in Michigan last week. Of course, one of our main markets is Oklahoma City, so she's already gotten a few there. So she's definitely, holding her own for sure. Still has a lot to learn, and always, we're always just growing. So that's the cool part. Is it's always, a process to get to where you want to go. That's what's cool about the whole thing. I enjoy the whole journey of it all. I have a destination in mind that I'll get to one day, hopefully. But you got to just enjoy the journey as you go. That's the most important thing, I think, because a lot of people want to be where they want to go, like today. We live in a microwave type of society. You want everything right now, but that's just not the reality of things. Anything that's really good and really big takes a lot of time, energy, money, masterminds, all those kind of things, education. So that's just the way it is. It's a journey, and I'm loving it. It's a fun journey. especially along the way of building this wholesaling, this massive wholesale company, I'm also keeping rentals in the meantime so I can build that long-term forever wealth. Also, I did learn at that mastermind, I met another guy that flips houses at a high level. He also wholesales houses as well. Most people in the industry, in my industry, your investors, most people that are operating at a high level do all of it. They do the fix and flips, they do the wholesaling, they do the rentals. You're doing MLS listings. There's a lot of different types of MLS type listings. So most people at a high level are doing all of that. But certain people focus on different exit strategies more than others. Like our focus is wholesaling, but we still do fix and flips and buy and holds as well. But this guy I met up there, he was actually one of the presenters there. He does fix and flip at a high level, but still does, wholesaling, and he's just now getting into buy and holds. So he's figured out a way to actually scale like a fix and flip business, which was kind of cool, because I do a lot of fix and flips, even though it's not what I really want to do. But we always have 5 or 6 going at all times. But he's found a way to actually streamline that, make it a lot easier to where it's more scalable and more hands-off even, because I find myself managing a lot of those projects. That's what takes a lot of my time, is managing flips. Because the marketing doesn't take a lot. I'm only analyzing deals here and there for my acquisition managers. So most of my time is spent on managing projects and making content. So anyways, yeah, it was a good weekend. I'm looking forward to doing it again. I've got another mastermind coming up in like January or February, and then another one in May for sure. And who knows, there might be some sprinkled in between there as well. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Keep pushing forward to keep growing. If you haven't started yet, get started. I do have a free wholesaling real estate course. Not a course, but it's a video to where it breaks everything down step by step. It's completely free. I even show you the contracts and everything to where you can actually get those, the scripting. Everything you need to get started is in my free step-by-step video for wholesaling. So there's no excuses. Anybody can do this business. All you have to do is be willing and able, and just to hustle every day until you get it done. Because if you're willing to do it, you will make it happen, bottom line. So anyways, thanks for joining me. If you got value from this, please give me a thumbs up. Definitely hit subscribe if you haven't already. I've just looked at my analytics earlier. More than 80% of the people watching my videos don't even subscribe at all. So help me out. Give me a subscribe, and I'd appreciate that. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks a lot.